It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Milan with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Oh, important interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe! Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Foden. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And the shot! Goal, Milan! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. An act of great generosity.
They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Good running, strong and purposeful. Closing in on goal. Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Pau Kubasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Searching pass he's played there. That's been cut out, well played. Foden. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Fernandes. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Azar. Gvardiol. A probing pass. Hazard finding himself in space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's anyone's ball now. Chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
And now they can spring out of defence. And beyond the defence, it's Kane! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has put paid to that. That's a sharp pass. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was alert to it. Camavinga. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Messi, he's got away. Messi! Fernandez. Played into space. Chips it through. Mbappe. Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to get.
There's the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Chelsea with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
That's a little off target. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe tries a shot! He's got a goal! There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that...
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution in progress.
So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
No, it's come to nothing. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Opts for safety, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played down the flank. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Ruben Neves. Played out towards the right wing. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola has it in a wide position. Now the ball in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
No way through. Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, super ball. Guendouzi. And he's picked out the run. Very nicely done. Hazard. And this is Messi. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's the keeper's ball. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking for options for movement. Guendouzi. Fernandez. To Guendouzi. Now this could be a chance. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kubasi. And it's Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Chelsea
17,
have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is number
Milan
18,
have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. Nicely shaped ball. Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Foden engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden. Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now Mbappe. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 20, Kane. Number 3, Di Lorenzo.
Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Chelsea have it back and can go again. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's Kane! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has another go! And he has his goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Fernandes.
There will be
He's
3
quick to
minutes
return it.
added time.
Pass is just off target. Ruben Neves. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Di Lorenzo. Fernandes. And this is shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe is onto this. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Hello everybody, and please
The
join me
end of the
in
game.
wishing a happy wedding
Reflections.
anniversary
Well,
for
Peter,
one of our
this
fan
was
club
probably
members.
more slug.
Milan can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. And Messi! Goal! Milan! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's run loose here. Messi, real chance! Messi from another planet! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Shevchenko. Lacroix makes the interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good spread. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Messi. Lacroix did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe herring after the ball here. Taken back almost at once. Kane, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Dumfries proves just a little bit too strong. No joy this time. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's superb. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Somewhat off target. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Almost half an hour in now. And here's Messi. And he's quick to return it. No way through, so back it comes. Messi! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Messi tries to play it through. Oh, well played. Foden. Kane. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And it's been given away. He's having a pop! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Camavinga. This looks promising. Foden cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Shevchenko. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Now it's Kane. And he's found a way past. Messi. And it's Dembele. Lacroix cuts out the pass. Mbappe. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
A continuación, se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That gets us going once more. Milan changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. And it's been hooked away. That has not gone well. Dumfries. Now it's Shevchenko. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Dembele. That's a shade optimistic. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Foden. Not the most accurate pass. Now who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Dumfries in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ronaldinho! And it's come back out to him. Oh, it's hit the post. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Shoots! Oh, what has happened? There's the shot! And no mistake. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
So could they be onto something here? Well, that pass isn't
La
the best.
asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Out towards the flank. Well, that looks a decent ball. Right, Shevchenko. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Now it's Foden. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Good steal, he just read it. Foden, and this is Kane. Kane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde, that has not gone well. Now then, the ball's come loose. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Barcelona could counter here. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. It's Dembele! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's stuck it away! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference is 3. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's been flattened there. An uncompromising challenge. Lacroix, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Valverde. Has to go back here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Foden. That's destined for the flank. Right, Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. That's where it came from. Nice sequence of passes, this.
2 minutos de descuento.
And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's been caught napping. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is as far as it goes. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Durante el descanso podremos disfrutar.
Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in fullville. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Ended up in no man's land. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He has a look up. Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. And this is Messi. And the shot! Goal! Milan! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen, the moment they made it happen. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Messi. That's going right the way across. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Kane goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Knocks it into space, and this is Kane. Foden. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Van Dijk. And Akanji. Van Dijk. And Akanji. And they've got rid. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! Mbappe. And it's Messi. Played back. Fernandes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Is there any shapes to shoot? This time, surely. Harmlessly behind.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Mbappe. Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
There's a look up and drives it forward. Camavinga cuts it out. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. The second half is up and running. Yamal, great defending, strong and determined.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aims beyond the chance for a shot! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! A finish right from the top draw! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Now it's Messi. Ryerson. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Shifted it to the flank. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
La asistencia a este
Mbappe.
partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
And they've got a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Strong running down that left flank. He's in plenty of space here. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Foden. That ball looks a good one. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. Son Heung-min being hounded, manhandled. There's the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through, and that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely weighted ball, and he's certainly onside here. And he's gone backward here. Shoots! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
El dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por
Foden.
el dorsal 26. El dorsal
Somewhat off
23.
target. Ryerson. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lacroix. And Akanji. And it's Camavinga, distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Passing. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes short and sharp. And it's Valverde. Lovely, now then. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And here's Messi. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Real chance! Foden spread it left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Fernandez. Nicely spread. Ferran Torres has it in a wide position. Cross into the box. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ryerson. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Gives it back. Ambitious ball here. Skillfully cut out. That's at the end. Milan have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Son Heung-min claiming the Man of the Match award. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Oh, they could be caught out. Chance for a shot! There it is! And that's got him off to a flyer.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Silva. Marlon receives it in a good position here. Marlon showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe, he's found a way past. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Yamal, that's an imaginative pass. Lacroix calmly anticipates. Akanji, Camavinga. Well timed, excellent interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marlon. Now it's Son Heung-min. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Foden. Oh, well measured. Kane! Oh, good finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
You're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Son Heung-min. Hutchinson.
Indonesia genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the...
It's Son Heung-min! Has a look up and drives it forward. Valverde. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Marlon. Van Dijk cuts it out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Real chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a promising position. Can he get it through? Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Camavinga. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rafa Silva. Hutchinson. Spread it left. Some good work on the right flank here. Is there a... Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Lemina stood his ground strongly. Now it's Kane. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Looking for options for movement. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Akanji. And it's Messi. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Lemina. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Malen. Sarr. Now this could be a chance. Akanji, pass somewhat off target. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So, a genuine chance. Yamal!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
That's it, 45 minutes up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back on the way. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! Nearly, but not quite.
Hutchinson could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Now it's Foden. That has not gone well. Van Dijk.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Malen! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
So we have movement on both
2.
benches.
Numero 18. Numero 4. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21.
Tries to pass it through.
Il numero 15. Il numero 3.
It's come to nothing.
Il numero 26.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Sarr, nicely weighted. Tries a shot! And it's in! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia leading now. Sarr. Delivered with swing. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Defending of the desperate variety. That has ended up in no man's land. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now Foden. Great ball if he can get there. Zirkzee has the space to scheme. Oyarzabal. Kane! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! He doesn't look too happy with that. Lemina. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the ball's gone astray. And it's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Berbatov. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Oyarzabal. Lemina. Sarr has a look and plays it forward. Played out to the left flank. Sarr finding himself in space. He's found a way through. And it's made its way to him. Played in with purpose. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Oyarzabal. Knocks it into space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good ball, good take.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's forced to go back. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Milan now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
It's Kane!
Attenzione, un cambio.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Robertson. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Berbatov. He's won a Berbatov! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And Berbatov! Oh, he's done it! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Indonesia visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Just eases him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. Terrific effort! And it's there! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there.
And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We're up and running then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks.
Can he finish? Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Foden. Shot a goal! And no mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
Oh, that is asking for... And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Arsenal with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's been shifted off it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Son Heung-min. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice sequence of passes. Son Heung-min! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. And a chance! Mbappe? No, no way through.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Mbappe finding himself in space. Played up towards the front line. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. Valverde. Son Heung-min. Has to go back here. And a shot! Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Kane! And again! He won't be happy with that one. Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. That's going wide left. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
It's Son Heung-min! Foden. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, nice touch. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Messi, he's picked his way through.
2 added minutes has been
Lacroix,
indicated.
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. Driven in. Now it's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's the end of the first 45. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to play it through. It's an early cross. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Aimed beyond the defence. Messi in acres of space out wide. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Threads one in. And it's been hooked away. And they're back on the ball again. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
The attendance for this match
Alexander-Arnold.
was 60,810.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Foden. Nice looking ball. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. Van Dijk shoots!
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Vinicius Junior getting this one clear. It's gone for a throw-in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri tries to pass it through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that was asking for too much. Knocks it into space. Messi receives it in a wide position. That's tidy. Big chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Across it goes. Spread to the right. And here's Oyarzabal. Lacroix. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can thump it away. Over to the right flank. Messi. That's very neat. He's got away. And this is Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Messi, and that's aimed into the middle. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Foden. That's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Just eases him off the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Swings it across.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3
And it's
minutes
Messi.
added time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played in by Foden. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands. And time is up. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be...